Hey everyone, and welcome to Camper Connect with Myers RV. My name is Ryan, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Forest River Sunseeker 2150 LE. This is the smallest in the LE lineup from Sunseeker, which has several subcategories. This is a standard cab over Class C. Let's take a look around. So coming around the main entertainment side, I have a very large awning that I'm standing under right now. You have an LED light strip underneath, and then you have another light on this side as well as on the other side, which I think is a nice touch. Right up front here, you have a Zamp solar plug-in if you're dry camping. I'm going to open up all these hatches here and show you the insides. We have several hatches, all of them with Rotomold plastic flooring with drains. So if you're storing wet equipment, you can keep it safely. For the upswinging hatches, you have these little clamps that you can hold those doors up with. And then you have a very large pass-through storage compartment in the back here. A lot of space to work with. Coming around the back side, we have a 250-pound capacity ladder leading up to a walkable roof. You have one of three cameras up here. You have a backup camera and actually rear monitor, which I'll talk a little bit more about later. And then down on the sides of the coach, you have two side view cameras, which again is an important thing to touch on when we're inside. Down here, I have a hitch with a minimum rating of 5,000 pounds. You have a 7-way plug for hooking up anything you need to. Coming around the back side of the coach, the back side, I'll open up all these hatches again real quick. Right here is the other side of your rear pass-through. This is a rental unit, as you may have seen on that back wall. So there is equipment in here already. This is where your 30 amp shore power plug-in comes from. There's a little floor port down there. It's underneath some of that stuff. That allows you to leave the hatch shut while you're plugged in, which is a nice touch. In this next port over here, we have your black and gray water drain access. There is a floor port down here as well as a drainage port over on the side. You feed your sewer hose up into here, and then you can drain your black and gray tanks. You also have your black tank flush and your city water connect. Over here, we have your gas fill. This is the main slide. I'm leaving it shut to demonstrate that when you're opening up these hatches and you first get on site, you want to leave your slide shut so that you have ease of access to this stuff before you start your relaxation station. Right over here, we have access to your main propane tank on board. Up here is access to the under part of your U-shaped dinette, so you can access that from the inside or the outside. You also have access to these seatbelt clips back here if you need to do anything with those. And then last storage compartment up here is your onboard generator. This is a 4,000 watt gas generator. It runs off your main fuel tank. Right here is one of the two side cameras I was talking about. Again, we'll touch more on that in a little bit. So that is the outside of this coach. Let's take a look inside. So as always, the first thing I like to do when we enter a coach is show what it looks like with the slide shut. It is all the way closed right now, and there's a lot of space to work with in here. You have a main aisle walking down the middle. I have access to every function inside the coach. I can open the refrigerator, pull up the counter and make a sandwich. I can sit and eat it. I can sleep for the night if I have to, and access the bathroom. You can do everything with the slide shut. So the slide is now open. As you can see, we have a lot of space to work with in here. This is a very spacious coach. As I mentioned, it is the smallest floor plan of the LE lineup, and there's a lot to work with. I have personally camped in a floor plan just like this, and it is very comfortable. It's great for weekends and for even longer trips. So let's take a walk over here and look at the entry station. You have your internal steps with your house batteries below. Down here, you have your battery disconnect switch for your house batteries. You have your outdoor lights, and you have your awning control. Up top, we have the house stereo with internal and external audio control. And then you have your main control panel with your slide switch, your other lighting, your tank monitors, and the rest of your controls, as well as your generator start. Coming up to the front here, we have your standard cab over sleeping space. If you're not familiar with the standard Class C layout, this piece drops down right in here. This ladder comes out and over and is easily plugged in here. So you have an extra double wide sleeping space up top. You have a swing out TV over here that swings out nice and wide. You have windows on either side, push button lights. You have an AC vent for your standard AC unit. Over here, we have a little setup station. You can put your phone down in here. You have cup holders if you have drinks at night, and then you have a little privacy curtain. Another privacy curtain you have plugs in at these little Velcro spots here to cover the entire cab side of the coach. gives you privacy when you're camping at night, so you can do your thing. Looking at the main cab, we have a really pretty spacious, comfortable cab here from Ford. These come on either Ford or Chevy chassis. We have nice armrests for the driver and the passenger. It's a pretty standard dash setup with an internal radio. Right here is what I want to point out most of all. This is your rear view mirror, rear view camera. Really, in place of a mirror, you have a constant monitor behind the coach. And then a really cool feature is when you turn on your blinkers, the side view cameras come on to show you your blind spots. That's really convenient for driving one of these. Coming over to the side, we have a nice, big, spacious U-shaped booth dinette. This table will drop down to make this an additional sleeping space. There's storage pockets up above with nice hold-up hinges. Coming across, we have our kitchen. You have an additional countertop flip-up right here, pull-out rotating faucet. You have a 3-burner stove and a combination microwave and convection oven down here in place of a traditional oven. Plenty of storage on this side as well. Moving back, we have our standard 12-volt electric refrigerator and freezer. Coming across to the other side, switching places with the camera here, we have a very large wardrobe with nice hanging storage, plenty of clothes you can fit in there for a few people. We have right outside the bathroom is your vanity with storage above and below so that you don't overcrowd the bathroom space. In the bathroom here, we have a foot pedal flush toilet, a standing shower with a removable wand, a lot of space to work with. And there is an air vent inside the bathroom as well as a very large air vent in the kitchen here in the main living space of the coach. Finally, in the bed space, we have an RV queen size bed in the corner here. You have your thermostat controls on this wall. I like that they give you little shelf space back there for your phones, drinks, whatever you want to have up there at night. It's convenient when you're in that tucked in space in the corner of the bed there. There's storage above the bed. And then if you want privacy in the bed space, you can pull out this curtain and that'll close off the bed and the bathroom. So once again, this is a look at the 2022 Forest River 2150 LE Sunseeker. Again, my name is Ryan with Camper Connect, and we'll see you next time. So you might have noticed while we were walking around that we have this big sticker on the back. This unit is part of our rental fleet here at Myers RV. We have Class C motorhomes and travel trailers available for rent during the camping season. If you're interested in renting one of these this year, give us a call at the number below, and we'll see you next summer. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, check out our description below for more information, and if you're looking for your next camper purchase, please consider Myers RV for your next investment. Thanks again, we'll see you next time.